I think of poetry like tea, like hot tea. You don't really drink it because you're thirsty. You drink it because it's flavorful. I just got these teas in the mail by surprise. I didn't even know they were tea. I opened up the box, because something rolling around in there, and I didn't know what it was, and it was just these really nice loose leaf teas. Hey, Mommy! Did you send me tea in the mail? Well, thank you so much. I love it. It looks so good. And that was the moment, because I sat there and I was talking to her, and I was looking out my window at this hummingbird that was hovering around our tree in the backyard. And I just thought, this is a beautiful moment. I can make poetry out of this. And so I think I've always connected poetry to hot tea now. I'm taking this poetry class, Poetry Writing 1, and it's the first time that I feel like I've been able to write poetry. Or I guess it's the first time that I've given myself license to write poetry. I don't know why I thought I couldn't do it, but I didn't think I could do it. I was always more of a prose type of person. I like to read, I like to write. I wrote a poem already for Poetry Writing 1, and I got it back, and I got a lot of good feedback on it, and that made me feel so great. I was really worried about it because I'd never submitted a poem before. And I know it was just to my teacher, but I literally went over it again and again. I had so many different drafts, and it goes like this. Standing in the shower, I feel my feet bloom like water lilies. I lean forward into the stream, letting it rinse my hair until it falls like a blanket of moss on my shoulders. My mind wanders in the shower. Daydreams are spider webs woven through the reeds of my thoughts, catching butterflies and moths, but broken by the slightest shake. I often think of the dirt as silt. What else can it be when it swirls and twists and eddies, sifting down the drain to a dark ocean? And I am the riverbed. Only when the water stops and I'm dry can I leave. I'm so glad that I let someone see my first poem, and that I was proud to do it, and that I took that risk even though I knew that it wasn't exactly what she asked for. I'm so glad. I guess you could call me like a flaming poet enthusiast, and it's so embarrassing because I'm a beginner. I know nothing about poetry. If someone were to ask me who's my favorite poet, I can't even answer. I don't know anything about poetry. All I know is that I've been taking this one class and I really like it, and I've finally been able to write my own poems. It's literally all I know, but I'm so enthusiastic about it. I feel like I can't talk to anybody about it. It's just so crazy to think how far I've come. I want to get so crazy about it that my bookshelf is filled with poetry books. I love you. Bye. I want to write a poem for my mom. I want to write something that's so beautiful that she freaking cries from reading it. I want to write a poem that's so tender and expresses everything that I want to say to her. Because we don't talk, our family doesn't talk that much to each other. But I know my mom is still thinking about me, and I want to write her a poem so she knows I'm thinking about her too. I know it's kind of ambitious to want to publish my own book of poems, or to think that I can do this now at 21 when other people have been writing since they were in high school or middle school or whatever, but I want to try it. Even if I don't get famous, I want to try it. I want to just be able to look back and read these poems, and even if no one else reads them, I want to be able to read them in the future and think about where I was at that time and what I was trying to communicate.